John is doing crunches every day. He thinks that's how people get abs. He skips meals, starves himself, and still checks in the mirror every morning hoping something changed, but the belly fat is still there. He scrolls through Instagram, sees another shredded influencer and wonders, what am I doing wrong? He thinks he needs to suffer more, cut more, do more cardio, but the truth is, he's playing the wrong game and he doesn't even know the cheat codes yet. Most people think that doing ab crunches will get them abs, but that's a fatal mistake. That's not how you get them. If you've been struggling to get visible abs doing workouts, eating cleaner, but still seeing no progress, this video is for you. I'll break down the real cheat codes that actually work, no fluff, no guesswork. We're gonna cover everything you need to know to get abs, everything from diet, workouts, recovery, and most importantly, mindset. So pay full attention, otherwise you'll keep thinking that getting abs is only for influencers and not for real people. Let's begin. Step number 1, diet. To get abs, you don't need more ab workouts. You need to reduce the layer of fat covering them, and that only happens through a calorie deficit, meaning you consume fewer calories than you burn. You can have the strongest core in the world, but if you're not losing fat, those abs will never show. Most people spend hours doing crunches but never change their eating habits, and that's why they stay stuck, frustrated, and confused. Imagine you're trying to see through a foggy window. It doesn't matter how shiny the object is behind the glass, if the fog doesn't clear, you won't see it. That's what belly fat does to your abs, and your diet is actually the tool that clears the fog. So how do you do it? Start by tracking what you eat, just for a few days. You can use any free app or a scale and you'll be shocked at how easy it is to overeat even on healthy foods. Then you adjust what you consume. Focus on cutting 200 to 500 calories per day, so go to an online calorie calculator to find out how many calories you actually need and go from there. Prioritize protein in every meal. It keeps you full and helps you maintain muscle while losing fat. And stay consistent. This isn't about starving yourself, it's about controlled eating. Step 2. Workout. You can build a solid physique, especially visible abs, without proper workouts, but the mistake most people make is focusing only on ab exercises, thinking that crunches will magically burn belly fat. That's not how it works. Fat loss happens across the whole body, and workouts should focus on that. Abs are not built by crushing your way to pain. They're revealed through overall fat loss, which comes from increasing your activity level and building muscle mass. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even at rest. Strength training and cardio gives you that edge. If you skip this step, you'll just end up skinny fat or even worse, frustrated with no visible change. I used to do crunches every day. I wanted to have abs, but my lack of knowledge only got me some frustration until one day I decided to do everything differently, and I finally made progress. So here's what to do. Lift weights 3 to 5 times per week. Focus on compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, etc. These build muscle and boost metabolism. Second, add cardio 1 or 2 times a week. Choose what you like. It could be walking, biking, jump rope. Just make sure that your heart rate goes up and you're consistent. Third, train abs, preferably 2 times a week for muscle growth, but don't overdo it. More ab workouts doesn't mean more abs. Stick to effective moves like hanging leg raises, ab rollouts, and machine crunches. Make your workouts efficient and consistent. That's how you get and keep visible abs. Step 3. Rest. Most people ignore rest. They grind every day thinking more workouts, more results, but when it comes to getting abs, rest isn't optional. It's the secret weapon most people overlook. Your body doesn't grow during training, it grows while you're resting and recovering. If you're not sleeping enough, your body's stressed, and when your body's stressed, it holds onto fat, especially around the belly. Lack of rest also kills your motivation, ruins workout performance, and messes up your hunger hormones. Even if your diet and workouts are perfect, poor recovery can sabotage your results. Rest is where the fat burns and the muscle builds. I never paid enough attention to this part. That's why despite all my efforts, I could only achieve mediocre results at best. So focus on getting minimum 7 hours of sleep every night. Ideally 8 to 9. And again, being on bed watching TikTok doesn't count. You need to actually sleep. Recovery is part of the plan. If you're not resting right, you're not getting abs. As simple as that. Step 4. Mindset. Getting abs isn't just physical, it's mental. The biggest reason people fail isn't because they're lazy or they don't know what to do, it's because they quit too soon. They expect results in 2 weeks and when they don't see them, they give up. But getting abs takes consistency, discipline, and the right mindset. Abs are not a 30-day challenge. They are the result of showing up day after day, especially when you don't feel like it. If your mindset isn't in the right place, you'll keep starting and stopping, trying new workouts, bouncing between diets, and never sticking long enough to see real change. Your mindset is the engine that keeps everything else going. Believe me, being consistent is way more important than the actual routine or workout you follow, and the only way to stay consistent is if you have the right mindset, because things will get tough. Some days you'll feel hungry, you'll be tired, and you'll feel like there is no longer any reason to continue, and it is right here that having the right mindset will set you apart from everyone else. Because this is the moment when everyone quits, but you'll be the last man standing, and you'll achieve success. So here's how you build an unbreakable mindset. First, set realistic expectations. Abs take time, so give it enough time to see progress. So this is the mindset shift that I want you to have now. Time will pass anyway. Time will pass anyway, whether you take action or not. Think about it. Second, track small wins, not just weight, but energy, strength, how clothes fit. Progress isn't just in the mirror, so don't get caught up thinking that you still haven't achieved it. Track progress. Third, commit to consistency, not motivation. Motivation fades, but habits stick. So build a system that you can follow even on your worst days. I've already made videos about habits and consistency, so check them out because they'll help you a lot. Fourth, visualize the outcome. Every day, remind yourself why you started. That vision will keep you going when the results are slow. If you can master your mindset, everything else, the diet, workouts, everything becomes easier, because once your mind believes it, your body will follow. So remember, you can outtrain a bad diet. If you're not in a calorie deficit, abs will never show. Second, train abs, yes, but focus on building muscle and burning fat with full body and progressive workouts. Third, your body changes when you sleep, not when you train. Poor recovery, poor results. Fourth, mindset is the glue that holds everything together. If you quit every time progress slows down, you'll never get there. Now, you don't need more information, you need to stick to what works. If you keep chasing shortcuts, you'll stay stuck exactly where you are. But if you apply what you've learned in this video, you can start seeing visible progress in just a few weeks. Not just physically, but mentally. You'll get stronger, more confident, more in control. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. I don't focus as much on workouts or routines that you need to follow like a fitness influencer, but more on psychology, mindset, discipline, and habits, because these are the things that can help you achieve any transformation, not just in fitness, but in your day-to-day life too. That's everything for this video. Goodbye.